Now, from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Manning. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Peyton going to look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh, yeah.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Peyton. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd down, 3 to go. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, it's Manning. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to give his offense a short.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Winston to throw it. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. Now he's past the 25. Malik Neighbors. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. So a lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud in the air to start us off. His first throw is an interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Saints are going to have the football at the 48-yard line. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Kate, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's first and 10 again. Stroud off the play fake. That throw behind his intended target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud now on third. Chased out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints get it back. It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game, and Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The gun, a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 8 on that run, but still a ways to go. 3rd and 14. Jones once more. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Call it around 3, and that leaves him with 4th down. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Buying some time right. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Juke the defender. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the...
It's a New Orleans touchdown! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Able to find Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pistol snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play in the opening quarter. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. From the gun, Jackson. And they won't do it, so that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go in Mexico City. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running right, it's Kamara. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Another run for Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Play action on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They go play action on 1st. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Winston looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth and forever coming up. Winston now. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Jump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Rattler. Hurt.
To throw here on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking a shot deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. Working quickly here.
Panther 11. 19 Lions.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Trying again, following the set. Sheds off a rusher. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 tight.
Back to pass on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Mexico. The Raiders facing a deficit near the break.
Cut 19. 18, 5 here.
Pass play on first and 10. Cut out left. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. They give to Camaro, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Camaro. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, 5-0.
Winston to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. And off headed right, Camara. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Throwing is Winston. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Trying for a touchdown hit. Big gain downfield. He has the touchdown. And the Raiders line up again to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. One last play before the break.
Ready?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 60. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Let's go now. First ball 80.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Rig alert, rig alert. Warriors 70. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
60, drop 60. 19, Tiger. Not Panther 11. Panther 11. Go street.
3rd and 14.
19, Lion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First down, ball at the 36.
Get it.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Pushing for the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's second and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up third and goal. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Raiders leading by 7. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Has it at the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Here's Winston to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. To throw, here's Winston. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So put this in the win.